Pisces has a complete mental breakdown.
Pisces is 100% not okay with this zombie apocalypse. They have enough problems without the undead attempting to murder them. What if they run out of their medication? Pisces starts by trusting the wrong people and falling in with individuals who want to spend all of their time killing zombies. This does not sit well with gentle Pisces, who is saddened by all of the carnage and feels a rush of compassion for the creatures every time a head is lopped off. In an attempt to escape reality, Pisces flees into solitude and shuns all people. If they can't see it happening, then they won't think about it. In the end, the lack of human interaction and the all-encompassing fear is too much for Pisces. They run out of medication and have a complete mental and emotional breakdown. They live on, a legend told in survivor camps, to ensure no one goes off on their own or stops interacting with others.
Aquarius kidnaps zombies in an attempt to solve the problem.
Aquarius is absolutely gutted by the demise of humanity. They miss stimulating conversation and are saddened that life has devolved into a bleak hellscape. They are, however, on board for the new fostering of communities amongst the survivors. They are welcomed into a group of survivors because of their charm and strong desire to help others, but soon they are simply tolerated because of their aloofness and inability to compromise. As a humanitarian, the Aquarius is interested in finding out just how much of the human spirit is left in a zombie. This is a thread they follow alone, as they've burned bridges with anyone who disagrees with them. Aquarius decides to capture a zombie or two in order to find out what happened to them. They wander away from their group for a couple of days and return with a zombie brain in a jar. After that, they break into a nearby hospital for supplies and attempt to gather more data from their specimens. Aquarius wants to know if these animated corpses can return to their former human selves. Ultimately, they die from a zombie bite when they get too close to a test subject. There's no time for scientific exploration in this new world. More Aquarius, January 20, February 18. The funniest memes that describe what it's like to be an Aquarius in 2020. 11 of 12. What medieval armament you should wield.
Capricorn becomes the ruthless leader of a survivor enclave.
Capricorn is not shaken by the changes to the world around them. The undead do not deter them from their daily routine of exercise and meditation. They know what needs to be done to survive, but Capricorn also knows that nothing can happen without discipline and proper time management. Capricorn starts their own group of survivors, allowing in family members first and then people they like. They know the right number of people for the group because they have been planning for the worst to happen for ages. The apocalypse simply allows them to put their plans into motion. Since Capricorn is surrounded by people who already know them, their condescending nature and inability to forgive slights are overlooked. They begin to manage the group the same way they did prior to the apocalypse, and everything moves into regimented activities sprinkled with attempts at normalization through the observing of traditions. The days go by, Capricorn realizes that they have created their own little community and begins to look for a well-built dwelling to make into their headquarters. The other groups of survivors soon learn not to go near Capricorn's domain, lest they incur their indomitable wrath.
Sagittarius takes the opportunity to travel the world.
Ever the optimist, Sagittarius thinks the new world of violence, the undead, is just an opportunity for a new adventure, a chance to commune with the great outdoors. Their outgoing personality sets them up with like-minded survivors who prefer to sleep in trees instead of fortifying houses with lots of points of entry. Sagittarius is delighted to share this adventure with other people, while the rest of their group listens to their philosophic rants about the apocalypse and jokes to lighten the mood. Keen to travel the world even if it is carpeted in animated corpses, Sagittarius promises safety to fellow travelers just to get them moving. Unfortunately, their love of freedom will come back to haunt them when they wander blindly into a spot populated by one zombie per square inch and are quickly devoured.
Scorpio becomes a zombie hunter.
Intense Scorpio loves the darkness and thrives in it. The zombie apocalypse is the perfect excuse to use their resourceful nature and violent tendencies without being judged for them. At first, Scorpio attempts to join up with others, but their inability to really open up or trust new people soon leaves them feeling like an outcast. It's then that they decide to move in a new direction and start a brand new career. Scorpio slides into their new role with aplomb and passion, focusing on the most violent way to take a zombie down. They lure zombies into traps and figure out the best way to kill them before leaving everyone they know behind to single-handedly thin out the herd of the undead.
Libra somehow starts a cult.
Libra starts to shine when they are able to negotiate fair and cooperative actions between many different groups of survivors. If a Libra's group has water and someone else doesn't, they share or work out a trade. If a Libra's group requires something, they approach someone that has what they need and use their social personalities to work things out. After a couple of groups spur their attempted diplomacy, Libra will start to formulate a list of those they hold a grudge against. In their free time, they talk about how even though the world is falling apart, we should still uphold the social contract. It's only fair that everyone should share any bounty they have in such a time, they say. One thing leads to another, and before they know it, Libra has built up a small cult around their tenets of harmony, peace, and fair-minded practices.
Virgo quietly becomes indispensable to a group of survivors.
Virgo quietly becomes indispensable to a group of survivors. Leo gets booted from a group of survivors because of drama.
Gemini moves from group to group making friends.
Gemini moves from group to group making friends.
Taurus rides out the apocalypse alone.
Taurus rides out the apocalypse alone.
Aries leads a group into battle.
Aries leads a group into battle.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.